Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Ryan here, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'll be going over different model guidance to show you guys what to expect over the next coming days and weeks across the United States. So we're going to start off with the GFS model first. Now this is valid as of yesterday, actually. No, actually, this is valid tomorrow, Sunday, April 19th, of any active weather patterns. Now right here in this region, let me color that, and let me use red. All right. Anything in this region right here, you will be seeing possibly strong thunderstorms and possibly tornadoes. We just had tornadoes go through parts of the Midwest yesterday. Now more in this area, well, that's too far north. More of this area right here could see some of these storms make its way, or showers make its way more into the Carolinas, Georgia, and parts of Virginia that is currently ongoing, dealing with droughts. Now, how much is that? We're gonna get that to the bottom of it right now. How much as we move forward? It's still making its way along that Tennessee, North Carolina line, and basically the Carolinas line and Tennessee and Georgia. It sounds like it's getting kind of stuck there. Actually, let's rewind that just a little bit. Right here, still tomorrow, Sunday, April 19th, it's getting stuck, like more right in that area. It's not making its way like fully east. Now this is what it was doing when I checked the models a few days ago, well, the radar a few days ago. Anything that was coming from this general region right here, as it try to make its way this way, it get pushed into like this weird like backward C kind of line, so it's not making its way further east. So I don't know if there's anything that's trapping it, like trap, but this general area that's currently dry on the map, especially Virginia down to the Carolinas and down into Virginia, is not seeing much rain. So hopefully that changed so we can get some relief from this drought. So let's move that forward a little bit more. Move that forward. Okay, let's see, that was a little too far. Best. Can I use this arrow? I'm working on a new software here, guys, I guess. So right here, we might see some showers and storm activity in this area. It's probably gonna be like very low chance of seeing that any like severe weather, but obviously that can still happen. There's supposed to be a cold front that moves through a little bit through this area, but regardless, that's not going to be enough rain. Really don't see much rain coming out of this. Possibly pop-up thunderstorms from Georgia down to the Carolinas and parts of Virginia. But back up here, this is still valid for tomorrow. Could see snow, according to the GFS model, snow breaking out more up towards the northeast, including states like New York, Pennsylvania, Maine. You could see some storms up here. Might get a wintry mix further along the coast, but who knows. Then we see the cold air coming down from Canada. That might start some of this cold front actually too, from Canada, and it's impacting these states all. That was a horrible line right there, all up here. So you're just gonna have to keep an eye out on it. Might get a few inches of snow from this if this play out what the GFS is saying. Then you also have to watch this energy back out here towards the west coast, impacting states like California, Oregon, and Washington State. So we're gonna move this forward just a little bit. Most of that activity is off the coast, but more into the Atlantic side of the eastern side of the United States, into the Atlantic. All that energy that was going to make its way more so this way, or possibly this way, but make like scattered showers through this area right here. We also could see some energy back here towards Texas, central and western Texas. Probably some possible thunderstorms embedded in that, but don't look like nothing too crazy. Light snow showers or possibly a wintry mix throughout West Virginia, and potentially heading its way into Virginia. I wouldn't be surprised, but if the maps just don't pick that up, move this way out the way a little bit. Could see some showers off the coast of Northern California, southeastern, well, western Oregon. That might make its way along the coast. Yes. So right here, if you guys check my video out before this one, there is coastal flood advisories, and that has been issued more so this region right here. That's most likely because all of this rain that you're expected to get sometime tomorrow. No, actually Tuesday. This is valid on Tuesday. So regardless, there's coastal flood advisories in the area. I just circle that again. I'm working with a new software again, guys, so I'm just trying my best here. In this area, right, it's too large. Let's do this. more so this area right here. You could see possible flooding along the coast of Northern California. Then we also could see possible light snow showers across the Northeast, including Maine, parts of New Hampshire, and stuff like that. So let's move more so this way a little bit. Okay, we'll move this forward, the map forward, and not too much activity. We gotta watch out for southwestern Texas. Could see some possible tornadoes, probably strong thunderstorms, more so in this general region right here that I'm circling right here. So you're just gonna have to be careful with those, and possibly seeing some moderate to heavy snow up here and more of the higher elevation of California. And this blue right here, it could possibly be a rain snow mix line actually, but you're just gonna have to be careful. You see some back cooler air coming in, so you might get some right along the coast. For the most part, that's not really too concerning. Los Angeles area could be seeing some of these showers or thunderstorms that possibly can go around this area as well, so you're just gonna have to be careful with that regardless. Don't know what just happened here. I clicked that. I don't know what that is. Hold on guys, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So like more in this area and possibly more of, I do not know what that is. Hold on guys, I'm trying my best right here. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. The technical difficulties a little bit, still working this out too, the software. Okay, we move that forward. We still also can see potential more moderate to potential heavy snow showers, more so in this region right here, and also parts of Oregon. You can see some rain snow mix line. Still have some ongoing light snow showers going across the Northeast around this time as well. This will be valid on April 22nd. This is still the GFS model. I'm gonna get to the European and have some energy trying to pop up right here off the coast of Louisiana. Move that forward. Yeah, it's kind of doing the same thing it was doing as it comes more east, but there's some energy right here trying to make its way into the northern part of North Carolina, but it just gets trapped and get pushed like more so this way. We'll delete that actually. More so this way, so you're just gonna keep an eye on that. And then you have some energy coming more so this way actually, down in the Gulf of America, so it's not really much you got to worry about there, because it looked like it's gonna not really threaten the United States too much, which is a good thing. Maybe Florida a little bit, maybe if it curves back up, but for the most part there's a low pressure trying to pop off in the Atlantic, more off the Northeast or the Mid-Atlantic, more east in this area right here, but it's not expected to impact anyone. But also more towards this area right here, gonna watch for kind of slushy situation, like moderate to heavy snow and possibly a rain snow line mix in these areas up here. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. No, actually wait, I have to go through the European. I'm sorry guys, so let's go ahead and go through the European. Nope. It's laggy a little bit right here. Okay, we're going through the this is the European model, so basically the same setup like the last one. This is valid to tomorrow. We have showers and storms more so up in this region right here. It's less intense than the GFS model was picking up for tomorrow. You have some light showers more along that Tennessee North Carolina line right here. Let's see if that continues or not. Then we also have that back end energy right here on the west coast. Got to watch out for. So we can move that forward a little bit. I mean, it's a lot weaker for the situation along the west coast. I'm looking at that. It's not intense as the GFS model was picking up, with all that rain getting thrown back also back towards this area, actually a little further south towards that area. Also, there's still coastal flood advisories that will still remain in place as we move that forward. Let me rewind that just a little bit. But regardless, we're supposed to get thunderstorms across the Carolinas tomorrow. It's like a 60% chance, but from the looks of what the European is saying, there's gonna be more so along in like the mountains areas. If you see any, probably more gonna be showers though, and then also more in this region right here. Move that forward. We could see some just north of Henderson, North Carolina. Closer to the Virginia border, and so it's not really much, and possibly light showers along the northeastern part in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. But for the most part, it's just gonna be dry throughout the day tomorrow. Possibly gonna be cloudy though. Then we also have some energy down here along that Mississippi Alabama line, kind of along the coastal side. And will that ride up? Don't know. We're gonna figure that out now. Oh, before we do, I see some light energy of a rain snow mix up here in the New York area, right here, kind of along the border of Canada, but nothing too major. See, a lot of the snow that was showing back towards this way ain't on here. So the European is definitely less aggressive. And I noticed something. Just go all the way for. I just want to be nosy real quick. Just can't wait. Yeah, a lot of that snow is still picking up on snow on here on the European model, but it's not as strong as the GFS was picking up in this general region and all throughout here. So the European might be on to something. It might not be that intense because the GFS is sometimes right for the most part. It just overdoes it when it comes to winter weather and stuff like that. Other than it was holding on to when we had that bomb cyclone back in January that stalled off the coast of the Carolinas, the Outer Banks, or the coastal part of North Carolina. I got the bullseye for 16 plus inches in some areas. Some got up to 20. So we moved that forward just a little bit more. Don't want to hold you guys too long. We also have some light snow, moderate snow breaking out across the northeast and parts of eastern Canada. Cold air is trying to make its way into Virginia a little bit, but not too much. That more so this region right here is pretty warm, and then out towards the deep south is actually pretty warm for the most part. Low is going to be expecting the 50s across the Carolinas for the most part. The United States is pretty quiet. That cold front try to lift off, bring more warm air, and then we have some back end energy we're just going to have to watch out for around the 23rd. Potential light snow showers. Hold on, did that again. Go back. There we go. I gotta go all the way like this. Actually, we're gonna stay right here. This no, this GFS. The one I was like, the European was not just showing that. Just gotta go back to the European model. Yeah, the snow is a lot less on here on this model versus what the GFS was showing. Let's go back to the GFS model for a second. You see the difference? All that snow in the blue, more so in this region right here, is intense. Light though, moderate to heavy snow. And then this is valid Thursday, April 13th. Well, I'm not April 13th, April 23rd. But we move this to the European model around the same time. But this is more of April. Yeah, this is still Thursday, April 23rd. It's less intense for what's showing on a GFS. So regardless, you guys might get stuck on more rain, but you could get lucky and get some snow for any snow lovers out there. So for the most part, the United States won't have too much of an active weather pattern coming through here at all. Now, actually, this is the Europe. We might around Monday, April 27th, see some potential tornadoes break out across Texas and more of that Oklahoma line, and then possibly in this region right here you can also see some potential tornadoes popping out as that line of storms. It's not really a line, but it's kind of disorganized storms, kind of like in this area. But this area might get hit with some strong gusty winds and possible tornadoes. So we'll see where that goes. It tried to make its way through Arkansas, eastern Texas, and northern Louisiana, and try to graze Mississippi just a little bit, but it get pushed further north a little bit. Let's go back, go down. This is the GFS model, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's why it was less intense for the severe weather. Yeah, for the most part, you might still have some tornadoes pop up across Louisiana and potentially Mississippi in this area right here. But for the most part, it's doing the same thing it's been doing the past few weeks. Any rain that tries to approach to Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, it just get pushed more northeast. So it's kind of interesting pattern being shown in this spring. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to notified each and every time I upload a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you check out my video before this one. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. If God's will, stay safe out there.